Hey, so last week a little bit up and down. Like I said, a little bit miserable. Didn't want to give that to you guys, because how is that pleasant? Speaking of misery, the witches decided to join us again for our shared misery, because it's still Borderlands 3. We're still, and doing that, yes. Reviews. We wanted to talk about a couple at the start and then a couple at the end and see where it is that we sit on even bothering to continue this with just a bit of a discussion, you know what I mean? So I figure I'll go first with mine. You let me know.
Sounds good.
Okie doke. So mine comes from IGN because I will be tackling the ivory tower establishments of video game journalism, the which will be handling the Vox Populi. That's us, the voice of the people. So IGN gives it a 9, by the way. Borderlands 3 review. An amazing arsenal of weapons, humor, and missions. By James Dugan. Updated 8th of June 2020. Stubbornly refusing to reinvent itself after a 5-year absence, Borderlands 3 sticks to its guns and manages to outdo itself. Refined movement and shooting, a legion of enjoyably challenging enemies, and the single largest arsenal of mechanically distinct firearms I've ever seen in a video game easily makes this the best in a great series of co-op shooters. Its trademark stylized art, on-the-nose humor, and tattoo-fueled storyline?
What the fuck does that mean?
That's a great question. James, explain yourself.
My story has tattoos on it.
And it's fueled by them. I'm Chris Metzen, and it's my new Dungeons and Dragons thing. They're all enjoyable enough in their own right, but what really makes Borderlands 3 excellent is the addicting item chase that unfolds over the course of 30 hours. Ooh, 30 hours. Worth of lovingly crafted main and side missions.
That's without DLC.
Yeah, it's without DLC. Well, we don't have DLC, so there's that. What's more, this is an adventure I could see myself happily undertaking again from scratch with a new character and a fresh group of friends. Now, the friends thing is part of this whole deal. Common discussions about these things revolve around, well, you played a single player, it's no good if you do that. I'm here with the person that I want to spend the most time with, all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, there they are. And we're struggling to give a shit about this.
No, I mean, that's not an excuse. It's not like... I don't know.
Well, for a lot of times, people do leverage it as an excuse, though, as a kind of, well, you didn't do it with people that you enjoy, therefore, you didn't really experience what this thing has to offer. And every time I hear that, I roll my eyes very hard, and I instinctively start making 2 jerk-off motions with both my hands. Because, holy shit, shut up.
Well, here's a crazy notion. You can make anything you want with the people that you enjoy doing things with.
Correct, and if the thing itself doesn't stand on its own merits, then maybe it's bad. Maybe?
Possibly.
It might be bad. It might be bad if it doesn't stand by itself.
If you think about it.
Yeah, if you consider it for a second. So, we're told that we'll arrive on the familiar planet of Pandora to find it overrun by bandits and on the verge of total collapse. So this is normal. Oh, James, you card. But this time round, you aren't stuck on Pandora. We haven't left there yet, but we will. You'll venture to several varied and jaw-droppingly beautiful planets, from the grimy neon metropolis of Promethea to the cherry blossom speckled peaks of Athenas. So James got as far as we did in our initial attempt to play this. Who knows what the other planets look like, because those are the first 2 after the main one. And each stands out visually in a way the series rarely has before. I disagree. We'll get there, but I mean, the city was the same as, say, the Hyperion crap in the second Borderlands, and the monastery, while a monastery, wasn't all that visually distinct from any other ruined stone complex that we've seen in a million other games before.
Isn't that interesting? That's not even something that I considered even though they're claiming, that you go to different planets and stuff in this version of the game, it's got as much diversity as the previous games do. It doesn't feel like you're actually going to a new planet. It just feels like you're going to a new zone.
Agreed. Yeah, they're not all that distinct. It's just another map.
Mm-hmm.
It is more Borderlands. Again, here it is.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that other Borderlands? Well, get ready for a heaping helping of more of the same. Though few have mechanical differences that distinguish them from the rest, every nook and cranny is generously littered with chests, collectibles, and amusing Easter eggs. Is it? James made frequent use of the vehicles to get from one place to another, blah blah blah. Who gives a shit about that? So, oh, do you want to rotate that away for a second so we're not picking up so much echo? That sounds better in the monitor. I think that'll do it? Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. We may just have to, like, finger the mute button when one of us is talking. What do you think about that?
Sure.
Okay. So, this time around, you and your team of up to 4 will take control of Moja the Gunner, Zane the Operative, Amara the Siren, or FL4K Flack the Beastmaster. Yeah. We know that. Those are the characters. They're a personable bunch, are they? Are they really?
No.
Okay, this was good build-up. I liked it. It's very good. Flack's backhanded compliments are always good for a laugh. Okay. And Moja's mid-combat pop culture references are pulled from a refreshingly eclectic well of sources. Sorry. Like Ariana Grande and John Wick. See, it's because I was reading ahead. I couldn't believe what the fuck it was that I was seeing. So, the word eclectic means like drawn from a diverse set of wide-ranging sources, and skimming pop culture zeitgeists of like the top 40 most popular fucking things is not exactly what I would call eclectic. It doesn't really carry the effort or the worldliness that the phrase fucking implies. So like, some stuff about classes, which you'll just see in action. Details, yeah, sure. The cast of supporting characters found in these cosmic backwaters candidly edge out the generic but somewhat amusingly villainous Calypso twins. Those are the streamers that we've seen. You get the idea. They think it's very funny. They think the guns are great. Mr. Dugan does go ahead and mention that even the optional missions are creative, enjoyable, and rarely formulaic. We've had nothing but, like, fetch quests so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fetch quests, so...
Quick question. I had to just think about this for a second. What kind of personality does John?
Well, if one was to describe Mr. Jonathan Wickenstein III, I would say angry plank of wood.
It's not anything.
No, it's really not. I'm not saying that those movies aren't entertaining. They don't entertain me.
No.
I found myself watching the first one and going like, yeah, okay, I get it. But I didn't go back, because... boy, he sure do shoot more people. And I like Keanu Reeves. I think he's fun to watch.
Well, you're not... You can enjoy the movie for the action and what's going on, but...
Well, the thing is that I've fired a gun before in my life, so I don't enjoy it for the action. That's my problem.
Well, you're certainly not going back for the personality of the character.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be just a blank canvas for every fucking completely needle-dicked idiot to project themselves onto, so they can be like, I'm John Wick, and if they killed my dog, I sure would shoot all of those gangsters and look really snazzy in this suit while doing it, while ignoring the fact that Keanu Reeves is very pretty. You know, he's movies pretty. You can see that by the part where he's in movies.
frequently.
Yeah, he's been in movies for like a long time, and that's why it is that he looks good in the suit.
Never mind how impractical that would be. Okay, we're getting off topic. I'm saying he doesn't have a personality, so this comparison doesn't make any sense.
Well, we're getting off topic because Borderlands 3 is stupid and it doesn't have a whole lot to talk about. Let's get to Mr. Dugan's verdict. If Borderlands 3 is what happens when a modern looter shooter doesn't concern itself with the longevity of its own economy and daily quests, then you can sign me up for Borderlands 4 right now. Being untethered from persistent servers, well, we had problems with the server previously in that it didn't want to talk to my computer, and able to trade loot at will is a refreshing change of pace. But that's hardly the only reason why this such an amazing co-op FPS. That's the sentence that's as it's written. But that's hardly the only reason why this such an amazing co-op FPS. Professional. The sheer magnitude and diversity of its arsenal of fun and surprising weaponry is unmatched. Yeah, like you can get a gun where if you're looking for a gun, it shoots bubbles instead. That's something. And the striking amount of loving detail and variety packed into its energetic and replayable 30-hour campaign. 30 hours just sounds so daunting, doesn't it? That's what makes Borderlands 3 a high point for this series and the genre as a whole. God, I hope fucking not. That's where I'm at right now, is that I hope it's not the high water mark. And frankly, I think looters are, like, God. At what point in time do you admit that you have some kind of fucking brain worm and that you can't get it up unless you're rolling dice? The chances of picking up a gun that actually works are diminished by this. And if I don't have the primary tool for interacting with the world working, then I don't get to interact with the game in a way that is enjoyable. Like, y'all fucking know that, right? You can put that together in your heads?
I mean, we talked about this last time. I'm not sure if it was on stream or not, but I think looter shooters as a genre is still an alright concept, and I can enjoy it. But the fact that they've gone out of their way to make their pool so ridiculously huge just ups the chance of you receiving garbage.
Oh, agreed. And part of that is also due to the way they weight the odds. Like, they fucking consistently with these things go, oh, but the thrill is maybe getting something really cool and epic. But if you make the odds shitty enough, I'm never going to see it, because I'm not going to grind for these things. I'm going to blow right through from one thing to the next and use the most reasonable approximation of something that will get me there at the time.
Well, something else to consider is that because it's all level gated, you're gonna, no matter what, even if you do end up getting something epic, you're just gonna throw it away in the fucking garbage in like 2 levels anyway.
Agreed, and that's one of the major problems with the genre in general, is that so much of it is built to be disposable. It doesn't matter if I have picked up something that's truly great, because I'm going to outgrow it and then forget I ever had it. Alright, so that was mine. You got one? You want me to read it? What is the voice of the people? How does the everyman feel about Borderlands 3?
Well, my rendition isn't going to be as fancy, I'm afraid. But we've got a review here from Dank Judgment.
Excellent name, right off the bat. Dank Judgment, very good. Shout outs.
They recommend it, and they have a total of 240.5 hours on.
Oh no.
On board for this one.
Oh no, how could that be? Oh no. So at about 30 hours for the campaign and side quests, 240 is what, 8 playthroughs? Yeah, that's 8 playthroughs. Oh no. There's only 4 characters, so you did 2 playthroughs per character? Fucking why?
So it starts off saying, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this game, so they're going to start with the good, the positive, the stuff that may be subjective to me. Okay, these are bullet points. Gunplay is fucking excellent. Powers, skills, and passives, all pretty darn good. Some issues with endgame, but that's for later. The Vault Hunters, controversial, I know, but I like them. They're all pretty cool. Shame they are shafted by awful writing. The graphics are much smoother, frame rate, except for the menus for some reason, is nice and clean, and for the most part, the AI enemy seems good. Most of the guns, while they're... It's writing. Most of the guns, while there are some questions about drops and whatnot, most of the guns, from the green quality to legendary, feel pretty good to use. The humor, a nice portion of the same tasteless, baseline, foul, and ridiculous humor franchises love for. What?
Yeah, so let's hang on and take a pause here. The gunplay is good?
I don't mind the gunplay.
It's fine, but I don't think it does anything special. Like, I push the do button and it do.
I've played plenty of shooters where it's shitty to play, gun-wise.
I suppose, but like, this one doesn't do anything special. Like, not getting something grievously wrong, I don't think is points in its favor. I think the gunplay largely hinges on what gun. You know, if it does something stupid and whack, then it's gonna feel stupid and whack. You know, for example, reload times that are entirely too long because your character has to go through their stupid John Wickingstein animation of flipping the magazine out rather than just letting gravity do it. So that by the time it drops free, you've already loaded the other one and you've, you know, tripped your slide release and you're ready to go. I don't... And also the humor is what... Yeah, y'all love it? You like it, you love it, you want some more of it? That's what we feel about the humor?
They like that it's tasteless, baseline, foul, and ridiculous.
I'll agree that it's tasteless. But I mean, it's...
The only humor that was acceptable and actually enjoyable was the shit with Handsome Jack. None of the other jokes stuck for me.
Yeah, I can barely remember them. Aside from Ashley Birch yelling, "Burn all the babies," that was about it. Everything else... nada. So please continue.
Yeah, okay. And the last positive they have written down is the DLC. Just that it exists, I guess. The DLC has hard carried the storytelling for the game by giving it some. Okay. Also, the gameplay and concepts are fun. Period.
Oh, all right. Good review. Good review. What was that? Dank Judgment, I believe.
Dank Judgment?
Yeah, Dank
Well, that's
Judgment.
positive.
Okay. Hang on. I want to. So the DLC is good because there is DLC.
It gives storyline.
Cool and good. Very nice. All right. Yep. Please hit me with the negatives. Because Dank Judgment is fair and balanced. We know this. There's positives and negatives.
Okay. So, the bad. Hoo boy, sadly there is a lot here. Okay? Story is exceedingly poorly written, and in many places your actions within it seem to be of no consequences. You're playing a Borderlands game. Yes.
Yeah. The story is pretty historically bad. Where we don't really have an emotional center, but they present events as if we should give a fuck about them, or remember what's happening, or even, like, feel as if we could have done something to prevent some sort of major tragedy. Like, there's fuck all going on. We're just flooding the place with numbers, that's it. They fly off of things, they're attached to guns and grenades and stuff. It's just numbers. Someone tells a fart joke, then it's over.
Murder babies or whatever.
Yeah, burn all the babies. Ashley Birch said burn all the babies, and frankly, that's a platform I can get behind, but still, that's not really writing.
No. And they continue on here about the writing. This infuriating tendency is most prevalent in sequences where the player's present to intervene and yet due to plot cutscene, are unable to. The game chooses more often than not to focus on the action and feeling of NPC main characters in major scenes where input from player characters would seem appropriate due to the obviously greater amount of work put in.
Well, yeah, that's I think we talked about that as well, and have mentioned it several times through several games, and that a lot of these people seem to think that the player wants to see cool shit rather than do cool shit, and every last one of those people is wrong, and it's a mystery to me how they can be quite that incompetent and still keep their jobs, because they have a fundamental flaw in their reasoning. They've taken a look at an interactive medium, something built on the player experience, and decided that the player should experience only what it is that they would like them to, and that the big broad strokes should be left to someone else, someone with, I don't know, what they deem to be greater taste. But if tastes align, say, humor-wise, are you really that concerned about a player fucking up your fart joke parade?
I mean, apparently they are.
Yeah, I guess they are, because, well, what happens if you can actually dictate events along some broad branches? God forbid.
God forbid. So, another symptom of the poor writing is that it has rather spoiled the humor I liked from the game by using it at such inappropriate times, and they don't mean for Tannis.
Okay, Tannis is a character, if you're new to Borderlands for whatever reason, who is a scientist, but she yells about pickles or whatever the fuck, and you know, it's that whole, she's so smart, but she's definitely crazy. Oh boy, how zany. I will agree that their timing is fucked. Like, these people can't put together a setup and a punchline to save their fucking lives. They got no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, but isn't that just more of the same for Borderlands?
Oh, it absolutely is. And I'm curious as to how dank judgment, in all of their dankest judgment, can say on one hand that, boy, they love that humor, and on the other hand, these jokes is bad.
Well, because this one's different somehow.
It's not, though. But it's not. The only one that was different was Borderlands 1, in that it took itself somewhat seriously, and just kind of didn't have as much noise in general. From 2 onward, it's been like the sitcom formula, where they just throw joke after joke after joke after joke after joke after joke, and hope to saturate the ambience with volume and see if one sticks that way.
So their next thing that they're complaining about is the villains.
Okay.
So they start with saying that they think that the 2 streamer villains are good at being villains, but they're utterly dreadful at living up to the legacy of the lovingly hateable handsome Jack.
Oh, you mean the emotional core of Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
The only character there with, like, real stakes. I don't think they're good at being villains, because I don't understand what they want. And I don't understand how they believe they'll get there. And I don't understand why it is anyone takes them seriously. And, you know, like, I know that the sister of the Calypso twins is a siren and uses her magic powers to keep her brother alive. Okay, fine. Yep, dandy. That doesn't really... Like, there are 6 sirens in the galaxy, 6 known ones anyway, and they all have space magic, and they're all not immune to bullets. So I'm not entirely certain how it is that this one inspires fear, where the others don't necessarily. Like, rando bandits in the middle of Sand Planet take pot shots, and have taken pot shots at 3 separate sirens, half of the total siren population in the galaxy so far. They don't seem to give a shit about any of them except this one. I'm also not entirely sure. Like, I know that Handsome Jack was meant to be irritating in how smug he was.
Mhm.
But I don't know that I ever went, boy, I hate that guy. He wasn't. I didn't feel that strongly about him. He was fun to listen to. The voice actor has great charisma.
Absolutely.
But I was never like, we gotta get Handsome Jack. We gots to. It just didn't happen.
Apparently, there are more people who really love him than there are people who just don't give a shit.
Well, okie doke. What else does Dank Judgment have for us?
So, aside from going on about how, like, you find out later that the villains have no relatability when you go on further with their story, and you have no empathy for them because their actions don't make any sense. I also complain about poor voice acting and animations, balancing in the endgame, and a character named Ava, who is apparently a Mary Sue self-insert.
Mary Sue self-insert or what? My guess here for Ava is that she is a young female entry.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Because that's the criticism that every last one of these internet people levels against literally anyone with a pair of tits who's under fucking 30 in any game. So, like, whatever. I'm throwing that one right the fuck out. Thank you, Dank Judgment, but I have determined that your judgment on that particular matter is not dank. It is, in fact, dry and crumbly. So, like, we're complaining that a character exists?
I mean, I'm open to the notion that she's annoying.
Oh, sure, because every Borderlands anyone is annoying in one way or another. So if she's irritating, then she fits right in. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with this Mary Sue thing. Like, alright, fine. This is another criticism that gets leveled against any character that is competent. Unless it is a Jonabel Wixsteenleo, then they are not a Mary Sue or a self-insert. I'm not sure who they're a self-insert of. Of who? Of who on the writing staff?
Yeah, they're just claiming whichever moron on the staff decided that she would replace a certain favorite character.
Their favorite characters in Borderlands? Like who? Alright, so, fine. I don't get it. This is my problem there, but maybe we will once we jump in and we continue to land on some borders or whatever the fuck it is that we're doing.
If we last that long.
Yeah, probably not. I gotta be honest, probably not. Odds are fucking slim. I read 30 hours and my heart sank.
Yeah.
It sounded abysmal. So that, I think, concludes the podcast section of this. We're waiting on Borderlands 3 to actually do its thing. God knows when it'll decide that it has to do what I told it to, because it's a program that works well and was made by professionals and not angry toddlers banging away at keyboards.
I think I could get you to play fucking multiplayer on Stardew before I could get you to play 30 hours of this game.
Oh, easily. I would like try it out. Anyway, it's Gearbox. And I have to give you eyes. There's the funny robot. Look at him go. Look at him go. We got a thumbs up from the witch, which is good because she's participating. He's doing it. God, it's hilarious every time. Look at him. Oh, man. He's raising the roof. I'm surprised they didn't try to have him floss, you know? That's a thing, right? Yeah, 2 peeps.
Beep beep.
And also peekaboo. Yeah, peekaboo. I would sooner play 30 hours of peekaboo with pie.
We both would.
Ah, there we go. The game's working good. Okay, I'm there. There's been hot fixes applied. Great. Are you able to join me? That will be...
I am looking currently. Looks like yes.
Okay, great. It looks like we solved the problem from previously.
Hooray.
Okay, that's us. We're doing it. Oh, continue. I don't want to do a new game. No. I will not be doing 2 playthroughs on each character.
Sounds like hell.
I would fucking... Oh my god. Drown me in acid first. Like, no thank you. And, alright, there's my foot.
Stronger. Ready for a fight?
I'm looking up at the sky.
Great. We're there. The frame rate is, we'll say variable.
It's amazing.
Who fucking knows why? It's not that demanding of a thing. It just doesn't like being told what to do, I guess. Okay. Oh, we have to give items to Claptrap. That's good, because we're right here.
It's almost like you planned it.
You would think, right? You hear, idiot. Yeah, no, actually do it.
I can't decide! You gotta choose for me, recruit! But beware! You hold my very aesthetic in your hands! Now, complete me!
It's alright, we can just, change it whenever we want.
I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing.
See.
Why would you want to?
So you can customize your Claptrack. It's a spork. It's the spork.
And now I've got shade wherever I go.
Yeah, you know what? Have an umbrella.
Yeah, I agree. Umbrella.
The umbrella's the way to go. Enjoy that.
That way we can at least track him a little bit easier.
Oh, that's true. He's easier to spot. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to mean. What did he just say to me? SMGs. Well, there's a rifle. We'll have to compare things.
Sell to me, and I'll find a buyer.
Just filtering out this crap. Alright. Yeah. Alrighty. So what have I got in here? It's odd. The fuck do you mean? Just... I hate this menu. It's the worst menu in the world. There. Good lord. Um, 34. Can we beat 34? We can. Okay, which one of these fucking things has to be fucking selected first? This is awful. I hate this.
You can do it, I believe in you.
I am selecting this. There. Ugh. Just the worst. Just the worst. Okay.
Put charms on your...
You can.
I did not even know that.
Smart bullets. And a tracker puck. Sure.
It's a good thing I can't feel bored of
And yeah, we can put charms on it. We can do this. And I can go there. I don't think they do anything.
Doesn't look like it.
I can't. Oh, there it is. It's like hung off the dial on my sight. That doesn't make sense.
Distract you.
I guess.
I have a peace sign hanging off my rifle.
How appropriate.
Ooh, time to track down that long-lost vault map, huh?
Another beautiful day in the military-industrial complex.
Does not sell ammunition. Okay. So, let's see here. No, I want quests. Alright. Talk to Vaughn.
Definitely do.
Good. Yeah, there's an ammo thing right up there. Okie doke. Oh, hang on, there's an option to just refill ammo. Great. Yeah, you press Q at this.
Bullets and bombs.
Which is nice.
More sharp markers.
Yeah, that's good quality of life shit.
For the Merkwood class.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Vault Hunter! You made my dreams come true. I mean, who doesn't want little golden statues of themselves, am I right?
Me.
You know, we may not have
Me?
destroyed the CO
Yeah.
today, but once they see those statues, they're gonna know who's in charge. They'll know! You hear that, Tyreen? Now worship at the altar of my abs! For my name is
I
Vaughn!
don't want to.
This is funny, is it? You know, can I stop this permanently? I can't.
What are you looking to stop?
The radio in here.
Do you have your player comments turned off though?
Oh, that's an option?
Yes.
Okay, options.
It's under sound.
Excellent.
You can also turn off dialogue.
Well, I can't do that if I'm going to record this, but I can at least turn off the callouts.
Fuck if they can read it.
It's tempting to be like, no, that's okay. I don't actually want to hear from any of you. That's quite all right. Okay, so to the Holy Broadcast Center is where we're going. I think this is the console. Yeah. Alright, sure.
Yo, Vault Hunter.
No.
So that road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast Center. Watch out for those so-called twin gods. What I hear, Tyreen Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda. P.S. They both suck. Just saying.
I mean, it's kind of par for the course at this point, isn't it? Not surprising that everyone sucks. Hey, can I steal that truck yet? Are you gonna let me do that? I gotta ask fucking permission to see if the NPCs are just going to obliterate my ass, prior to getting to, you know, press a button. Anyway, those guys are 100% dead. I don't see a truck, but we do have local fauna. Scoozy. Can't jump that, alright?
Ugh, I hate the Calypso twins so much.
So I have to go around.
Into Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Gullible idiots. I've never seen the Calypsos myself, but they must be the most terrifying, bloodthirsty psychopaths Pandora's ever seen. I mean, look, my clan only accepted me as a leader after I killed a guy with just my abs, so imagine what it takes to unite all the clans together. You'd need, like, a 20-pack. 18 bare mins.
They keep playing that, huh?
They're really
My
proud
son
of it.
Smashers, we have got a blood feud on our hands, which would be awesome. Oh, been a while since I got a good old-fashioned blood feud going. 4-0, baby.
Read my circle cycle back.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused as to why it is that it shows that we've unlocked it, but is going, no. Don't.
That is that they just don't want you to have it on Pandora.
Oh, what do we got here? What is this?
Garbage.
Yeah, it's trash. Is there anything around the back of it? No. Okay. I mean, they labeled this and everything, so I'm kind of confused as to, you know, why. Yeah, just closed. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
I guess we'll be back later.
I guess. Or we won't. Nothing interesting there. Some stuff flying around. Some sloppy vehicle controls. But I see no truck to attempt to hijack. So it goes. Three, two, one. Okay. We did it. We escaped the bandit hordes.
Gosh.
Okay. Good. 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 I feel like I should mention with these load times and everything, it is installed on a solid-state drive. So, you know. The performance issues of this are baffling. Oh, that's got new stuff.
Steal it?
Well, that's the idea. God knows if they'll actually let me do it, though. Come back. Come back over here. They didn't.
Where'd they get to?
They're over here, just kind of driving in circles. We'll see if I can kind of sort of hit the... because the mouse is fighting me. Good. Yeah, there they go.
Going nowhere!
Oh boy, this gun sucks.
Got a good feeling about that.
But the gunplay is so good. Great. Where's the little one that I was shooting? Yeah. Oh, interference. Okay. Where am I?
Believes in a customizable user experience.
Uh-huh.
If you feel you are in the wrong body.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would. After pinning the little one that I was shooting at to revive myself to a wall and rendering me incapable of interacting with anything. Well, I've stolen this. I don't know if that means anything. Yeah, no new parts.
Okay.
Oh well. Moving on. There it is, the Holy Broadcast Center.
Time to check out our sleigh of the...
Welcome to the Holy Broadcast Center. Our daily live stream will be starting shortly.
Oh, it's a live stream.
Special guest.
That's it.
Your offerings now so you can join our elite Iridium tier chat for behind the scenes murder and mayhem.
Yeah, we're telling like some Crypt Keeper quality jokes here.
Moment you've been waiting for. Let loose your bloodlust roar for our God Queen, the first sister, Tyrene Calypso.
Alright.
My bandit orphans! God Queen Tyrene coming at you live from the HBC. We're streaming, you're screaming, and we're all preparing to get into the Great Vault. Got some new converts today.
Playing a
Guess
better
what?
game.
They
Got 'em.
brought us the secret vault map. If that doesn't earn
Fucking
you a
roasted.
place in the family, I don't know what does. But first, I want to get real for a sec. You've all accepted me, even though I wasn't born a bandit. My first words weren't blood feud or ribcage spelunker. But now we're all family, and family is forever. We'll start the ceremony after a few quick shout-outs. Stay bloodthirsty!
You missed. There we go.
Guys, my lovely. Me and Troy got the shirts you sent, and we'll send a pic of us wearing them on the show just as soon as we get a sort those out.
I guess those tracking bullets that this can do would be nice if, you know. Well, no, they do what they're supposed to. It's just, I don't have a use for them, because I just kind of shoot the dude. You know? Pardon.
Ah, chunkin' Kablooey! Rat-a-tat-tat!
That's the sentry. Is it happening already?
You're not entertained? We're ready for you!
Yeah, not particularly.
I'm annoyed.
Boy, it spends both of them at once, does it?
Right in the center, me!
There we are.
A foot taller.
Alright. Well, it's done. I got a skill point I can spend.
Me too.
Converted damage 18%. Fuck yeah, why fucking bother? Make big changes or shut the fuck up about your leveling system. The granularity is always just alarmingly bad. Open.
Thanks to our followers from Tooth and Ash. Your recipe for live roasted crimson raider armoring all was to die for. And the footage of the meal. Oh, just wow. Make sure to leave room for a vault lever too, you crazy kids.
Okay. You gotta. There was a joke to be made there about, say, the weird preambles that precede these recipe things. It'd just be like, so when my grandfather was a young boy, he would always go to school with a hole in one shoe, just in case a worm crept inside, you know, he could go fishing and make dinner. And you gotta go on like that for about 3 pages before it turns out what you've got is a recipe for, like, apple pie.
Signing off for now.
You can't slap that one.
Follow and obey.
Another perfect live stream from our
I mean, that would have been an alright joke.
Yeah, it would have been something.
The broadcast center opens once again to hear your sins and receive your skins.
Oh boy, they're rhyming.
Ready? Well, it's your funeral.
And again, like, I'm not funny. We all know that. But holy shit, right? You try. You can give it just a little bit of effort.
They don't wanna.
And somehow they keep getting paid for it.
Yeah, because they made one good game.
Yeah, I'll give them one good one and one okay one. This is the theme for the level. Notice that even if I'm not on the angle of incidence, it still hits. This is because they're bad at their job.
You sack of blister juice!
Okay.
Lickety boom!
So that grenade sucks, right? That flew into the ceiling and didn't actually do anything. Yeah, it blinked and then it flew into the ceiling and didn't actually, like, harm anyone. Yeah, that's nice.
I've had a couple of those.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, it's just so diverse, is the thing.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you know. That time it didn't knock him over. Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to be knocked over. There we go. Found him. But yeah, you know, the weapons are very diverse, and they're so diverse that some of them don't function.
Yeah.
Really great. Good calls all around.
I'm ready for a long rifle that actually works well.
Oh, you're telling me. Like, I was excited to pick up a rifle with this one, and it sucks. It has a rate of fire slower than you do with semi-automatic action. It's ridiculous. But, you know, balancing is important for games. You want to balance it so that everything sucks, and there aren't good options. That's how you know it's a good game. And what matters is how diverse the guns are. You want those guns to be very, very, very diverse in their functions. Even if that function is bad, you just need more options, not good options.
Diverse bad options.
Yeah, now I can do this, I guess, but, like, hooray.
What's this mess? I need a helmet!
Alright. There we go.
I forgot what my stupid ability was.
Oh yeah, it's F. So you can do that. And then go, oh look at all the colors that came out. It's all trash. It's all garbage. None of this is usable or useful. Great. think I'm stuck. There we go. I had to vibrate free for a moment or two. No, he found treasure. That's nice of him, yeah. It's mostly money. I found a shield. It's a special shield. Oh, there was more.
Ooh, rifle that's better.
Hallelujah.
Hajjalula.
Hajabula.
Hajjalula. And I'm done. This joke is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it was never very good to begin with, but it's on par with the quality of what we're working with.
Hobbits. Don't forget there are also vendors downstairs.
I'll forget whatever I want to forget, thank you.
Okay.
I don't need you telling me how to live my life. You know? I don't even want to... Like, I don't even want to pick anything up. It doesn't matter. I'm looking at it and going, this doesn't matter.
I have to contemplate my whole life. No, which rifle I want to swap to.
Okay.
But also my whole life.
Alright. I mean, shit, I believe in you. Oh, let me just set this off. Yeah. There it is. Oh, okay.
Another shall be revealed to me soon.
I killed 2 people.
How could you?
Sorry.
Tisk. You know this isn't no murder.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now stick with it.
no.
No, it was good. You were doing good. It was great.
I can't see your icon on the map anymore. Did you go to the vendors?
No, I'm standing here.
Oh, there you
Yeah, I'm like right beside you.
Okay. There are 2 vendors like right up here.
Great. I don't fucking understand this stupid fucking menu. No. How about we do the one that I keep trying to click, but it refreshes for some reason?
No.
This is the worst. Great, you can drag. Okay, there we go. Good lord. Yeah, sure.
It's been like 2 seconds. I need to sell something.
Yeah, my inventory's already full.
I used to have one just like that. Everyone has their price. You will be back.
I guess I will.
Tired of wasting
Hi, pups.
respawns. Look no further.
So,
I used to have one just like that. Come back soon. Still kicking.
the special shield that just dropped, is already outclassed.
You got a special shield?
Yeah, that dropped off the loot one. The loot boy. I got a special shield. And then I just bought one that was better because... Yeah, because gamble games are the best, and the thrill of getting fat loot is just... I mean, it's out of this world, you know?
It's crazy. I want to make some money, though.
Okay. I guess we could do that. And just be like, here, I vacuumed up all the trash. Great. How wonderful.
I mean, you don't have to.
It's too late, I've already done it now.
Okay.
Now I vacuumed up trash. And I'm back to sell it.
Another once-in-a-lifetime deal
gosh.
from market
I know.
conditions.
That's fucking crazy.
It's pretty fucked up when you think about it.
It is. It is fucked up.
Always a pleasure, Fulton.
Okie doke.
Just a second, I gotta put the boy to bed.
Okay. Pops, good night. You sleepy? Okay, alright, take it easy. Good night. Uh-huh. Good night, bye. I know, bird curses. Okay, that's not Tacoma. We'll figure it out. Yep.
And I return.
Congration. Alright, down we go. Now there's this guy whose textures didn't load in all the way. Mouthpiece. Sonic Doom. Do you get it? It's like Sonic Boom, but he said Doom. This is a better gun. Pardon me. Does this do anything? He's shielded. Oh, it's true. Yeah, it's the way that his plate carrier looks, I think. Sir, get off the point. Thank you. I mean, for the time being, it is, I guess. Boy, this really walks up, huh? We're done. Yeah, we're done.
Remember me.
Perfection.
Did you
I don't know how I'm a thief yet. I haven't done anything.
see me? Didn't know you were such a super fan. Well, you missed the show.
Oh, they're still there.
And you're all
Okay.
like, what's
Oh,
up
hi.
with husks? Well, it's a thing I do. Check out the screens.
I'm looking at them. And then we couldn't figure out how to convert one model to the other. So we
I
just
offered the Sun Smashers a
flopped
place in
them.
our family, but they just wanted guns and cash. They betrayed the family. Oh, then Troy said something great.
Gods don't negotiate.
Gods don't negotiate. I love it. Love it.
Is that great?
Like I said, that map is super
Oh,
awesome.
they're already just stealing things. That's fine.
You're my most loyal follower, Vault Thief.
Were you looking for me?
Yeah, I was going like, is that great? As I'm watching their presentation. But you were off Borderlandsing. It's fine.
I knew you'd find the
I
map
give a
killer.
shit what
Bring
they
it
have
back,
to say.
and don't let it out of
I'm
your
doing my best.
Lost it
I
once.
just
I won't lose it
I'm
again.
just having a lot of trouble. You know.
You're the streamer here. I'm just here to.
Ooh. Alright. Well, now we're up here. I know, pal. How's it going?
Hobbs has been having some hard times lately.
Yeah, bit of anxiety. You know, it's America. It's the 4th. And so there's all kinds of loud noises. Noises that I don't appreciate.
Yeah.
Once we receive the map, our followers will escort you to the welcome ceremony. In preparation for our arrival, purge your clan of any free thinkers before entry. The Great Vault beckons.
His husking voice? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
What voice you use when you're husking?
Husking what? Answer the call.
Corn?
I guess.
Is that funny?
I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's supposed to be a joke and what's not, because the jokes aren't fucking funny here either. We're one laugh track short. Is this another one that I can't? Yeah, there we go. It just takes a few. Open. Side quest. A side quest that isn't formulaic. Listen to me. Stop what you're doing. Listen to me. It's not formulaic at all. Okay. See? The formula. Except.
Do you know whose head is in this jar?
Ah, no way! That's my Deputy War Chief Vic! She's my best bronette! Grab that head!
Bronette, huh? Is that what we're doing?
They must have been interrogating her in VR. You know, we used that same tech back in Hyperion when we caught a corporate spy. Or when someone's broccoli salad got stolen from the break room and I didn't have time to make more. Anyway, Vic's trapped in a virtual torture chamber. You gotta go in and get her out!
Exciting. I have never hunted in a head before.
There should be a VR console by the gate to the HPC. Just hook her head up and your Echo device will digistruct you right into the VR construct. I'd go in there myself, but VR stuff totally.
This is a much better comment. Is this a fucking stripper clip? I'm sorry. Hang on a moment.
My molecule without a fight. I'm an analog man.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm surprised the COV are using VR tech, but you know, then again, it's pretty cheap these days. I mean, people make entire worlds in there and just live in them. It's weird though, you know. Most people just revisit worlds that were made like 7 years ago.
Was that again? Was that supposed to be a joke? I'm glad that I had to mash that button in order to get it to actually function. I have no idea if it'll come through on the recording, but I heard the beep 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 beep, and then the animation went off. Always a thrill. You know, when you're told that your natural reaction time is fine and everything, but the game has already made a decision as to what's going to happen, so you don't really get to dictate that. Yeah, love it. I like being told that I really am not in the driver's seat for my interactive entertainment media. Doesn't it all raise questions like, why am I even here then? And what did you think you were making? And it certainly doesn't prompt responses along the lines of, if you wanted to make a movie, why didn't, like that, why didn't you make a movie? Or if you've been told that you don't have any good ideas for a movie, why didn't you listen? Because they're not always lying to you. Sometimes they're being very serious. Yeah.
It really wants us to fast travel.
Yeah, I saw that, but we're almost there. And this is a game about grinding. Your grind experience and all that shit, so fast traveling would be to our detriment. Alright, and then this is the spot with the VR console. Oh, and I can, yeah.
Six plugged in? Awesome.
Yeah.
Get in that digital torture room and save her, bro!
This is, now we're in the simulation.
It's
You
different.
gotta find her and break her out.
It's got a really annoying filter on it. Hey, your other dog also logged in.
Brunette in one meaty piece. Oh, BT dubs.
Oh,
When
he
they
got me
uploaded
a-
her,
he
it
got me
probably
a
fragmented
gun.
her recent memories.
It's nice of him.
You're gonna have to try to find them so you can remind her who she is when she wakes up.
Memory
It's a white though.
What up, me?
I mean, listen,
Idiot in Chief Vaughn finally made
we don't even know if his eyes work, okay? So,
the Sun
Pointed in
Smashers.
different directions.
yeah, give him a break, he's trying.
Into a frickin'
Give me
acid hit.
ammo. Thanks, bud.
And that dude knew how to party. Vaughn's alright, I guess. But he's no head cheese.
Head cheese.
Good cheese.
I know when I play a shooter, what I say is I want everything to be blue so that I can't really tell what's going on. Oh, hey.
Friggin' invincible! And
Well, that was interesting.
Turning out to be a real bummer.
I wish this mouse would stop fighting me at every turn. Like, I'm trying to point at places and it will just wander away.
It's me!
yeah.
Because I'm sure that there is some sort of, quote, stability statistic that I have to increase. That'll tell the game to stop taking my cursor off the target. Neat. 2 more to go.
Memory fragments. Oh, me, check this out. We found this crazy alien thing in the desert today. Brought it back to camp thinking we could sell it to the children of the vault. Those idiots are always buying crazy alien stuff like that. We're gonna be flippin' rich.
There we are.
Don't look at me during.
I just heard one of them yell, "Don't look at me during."
I repent. And I
Many will fall away!
It's a sex joke.
Yeah, you don't. Because you see, it's listen. It's like when people are fucking and they don't like each other, or one of them thinks the other one is ugly. Then they say, "Don't look at me during," or like maybe there's some sort of deeply ingrained listen. Maybe there's some sort of deeply ingrained shame involved, where they're committed to the act, but they don't want the real personal connection. Okay, hang on, I phased through you. The personal connection of looking in someone else's eyes when they're fucking.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear any of that. I was too busy looking at your abs.
Oh my god, the abs. People have them. If you do a lot of sit-ups, you can see them.
Oh my god.
I know. Just try to fucking maintain control.
Why I'm slaying a
Fair price, peace of mind.
male presenting
Character.
character.
Then your trigger goes.
I mean, I guess. But didn't they make a big thing about Flack being non-binary? And I went, of course they are, they're a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait somewhere else.
Alright.
Thanks. I like to keep these handy in case I run out of them.
But if you ask the internet, that's just social warrior garbage.
Social warrior garbage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Social warrior.
Social warrior garbage is good. I like it a lot. No, it's fine. I love it.
Me too.
Look out for them social warriors.
Social warrior.
It's a subclass of social worker. You can branch from social worker to either social warrior or social magician. Oh, the speakers don't go off now. Okay, great. That's too virtual, I guess. We did crash the simulation.
I'm still selling stuff.
Okay, you do that.
Like,
what?
sometimes it won't let me.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Listen, it works good, okay?
Yeah.
Memory fragment 3. Get this, me.
Social
So I showed
warrior.
Vaughn the crazy thing and he got super weird. Told me to hide.
I'm aiming for Social Dark Knight as my class. We could get there, but I gotta do an advanced quest for it.
I have to tell the clan we're not selling it. Slap an idiot in chief. He doesn't know what to do with the
Slapping.
clan.
You already have an M rating, just say fuck.
Frank.
It's like those Let's Go Brandon turds. Just say it. Don't be a fucking coward.
Let's go bing bong.
Yeah. Let's jump bungas.
Here, I'll say it. Fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, fuck Joe Biden.
Memory
I'm a
fragment
Democrat.
4.
We're not. That's the thing.
I mean, if you're gonna look at it like American
We
politics,
must be the last clan on Pandora that
definitely
hasn't joined up
left-leaning.
with the COP.
Left lean. We're far left. we're extremely far left. We're outright communists. But
You get all the memories?
whatever. If they're scared off by that, they don't need to be here anyway. They can go fuck themselves.
Get out of that simulation!
Yeah, because this is a wildly popular channel. Weird gun. Anyway, bye. Oh, probably not as far as dropping it, but you'll get one like it someday, I'm sure. That's also a distinct possibility, isn't it?
My longing ends!
He's still yelling and he's a fucking melted Mars attack skeleton. Shut up. Well, he's got to deliver his comedy lines. He's really committed to his craft.
Oh, so bright.
Yeah. Again, hey, game developers that are totally watching 100%. If my response, or if anyone's response is God, fuck, why, to your visuals, you may want to rethink everything you're doing. Because it hasn't worked out the way you thought it would.
Blinding.
It's very bright. And for reasons that I cannot fucking place. It's just tons and tons of shit in the air. There, fucking no, give me the higher rarity ones because they'll sell for more.
It's pretty
trash.
pretty trash.
Yeah. Just garbage. Just garbage. Okay. Well, we know because we were just here. And they didn't let us do this on the way in. Because, listen, in designing your game around quest flow, so that you're not wasting your players' time is just, it's not what you want to do. What you want is for them to spend as much time as possible in something so that they develop an emotional attachment to the time that they've wasted and continue playing out of a sunk cost fallacy style obligation. Yeah. Loot the 6 galaxies. There are 6 galaxies?
Galaxies?
Yeah, that seems high. It seems like a high number of galaxies.
Are there 6 planets in this game?
I think there are 6 planets, yes. I don't know that there are 6 fucking galaxies.
I can...
probably that one. Yeah, that's what I need to do.
No! Can't leave. He'll twist my arms off again. It hurts so bad. But then they grow back. I don't understand. It's happened like 50 times already.
Hands off my captive!
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he was. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna scoot over here and shoot one of these little ones and fucking beat you to it. You shoot the one that's right by you. Now this one.
I'll be back.
You killed me.
You gotta turn left and right.
What the hell is happening? I don't slap and understand.
You're in an impossible place where time is wrong and you can't die.
This is slapping weird. I'm freaking out. You gotta get me out of here.
I mean, it's, my character has the right of it. You're just in an impossible place where time is wrong and you can't die. That's it. That's what's happening.
You gotta get me out of here.
Yeah. Oh, we collected the memory fragments too, so we actually can just leave, can't we?
Cool.
Yeah, I suppose we could just walk out the top drop, right?
I'm outside.
Okay. I'll see you outside. Give it the old scooch through here.
He's running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, yeah, our only goal is to exit the simulation. She seems fine.
Yep.
Almost had me, but not quite. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Alright. Now we can exit the virtual space, which is this blue filter.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, it sucks. Take this filter off. Okay.
What a slapping nightmare.
Stop saying that.
Out of there.
Vic! You're alive!
I mean, technically.
He's talking to me. Hey, Vaughn. Look, I'm a slapping idiot. The COV are.
Can I leave yet?
Up.
Can you just give me my reward so I can fucking leave? This is killing me.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be pretty brutal with you right now, Vic. I'm gonna need you to give me 100 apology push-ups. When you're done, come join me. We got a new clan now. Go Crimson Raiders.
Crimson Raiders? Yeah, I can dig it.
Okay, great.
As long as you're doing the push-ups.
Can you dig
Oh,
it?
hey. You saved my slapping life. Here.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Hell prison?
I don't want a crazy gun. I want a normal gun for a normal person.
This is awkward. Oh, come on. I mean, I always wanted more me time, right?
No, let me. No, it won't let me. I can solve this problem.
Are you me or am I you? Whoa. Mind alone, right?
One of you is a copy of the original with all the memories intact. That's it. I solved it. Your distinct existences. I don't think I'm supposed to be allowed to do that. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, we can go talk to Lilith now, I guess. For whatever that's worth. Are you ready to talk to Lilith?
No.
Okay. The game did not like me getting in this fucking vehicle.
Put me in the fucking seat of my own vehicle.
Good. Fucking... No, it's telling you that you don't get to. No pickups, no side quests, which, boy, wasn't that inventive and fresh, that side quest. Yeah, speak up.
I said my brain feels numb.
Yeah, that's about how you're supposed to feel, I think. It's not quite the sensation of fucking grinding for artifact weapon stuff, but it ain't great. Okay, now that I have transferred maps, what do we got, if anything? Hello? Nothing and no one there. And nothing and no one over here either. Okay. Well, fuck you then.
The garage is opening. Yep. Behind you.
Yeah, it's just the usual fucking buggy. But we have gotten critters to spawn now, so I guess one more time around, as we attempt to look for a vehicle that doesn't suck. I mean, it still sucks, but less, I suppose. Open the damn door. Open it. Open it. Open up. Nothing.
Gonna have to be patient.
Yeah, I guess. After getting cheated twice. Speaking of cheated, there we go. Alright. Alright. There we are. And okay. Hey, we did the thing.
Vault Hunter, you really got the map?
Yeah.
It's in good hands, Firehawk. Mine, to be precise. Just Lilith is fine.
Okay.
Got the map?
Yeah.
Nice!
Alright.
Did you see any of my sun smashers? And why do you smell like dust and skin?
Your clan was murdered by Tyrene Calypso. I was too late to stop her.
Damn it! I never told them. No! Sun smashers never cry. If
That's unhealthy.
wants a blood feud, she's got one. Blood feud!
Stop yelling.
It was dangerous. It's even worse than I thought.
Okay.
At least you got the map.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever see this thing again. It's not just a map, though. We used this to open the other vaults on Pandora. Every vault needs its key. Well, let's take a look. Been a long time.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, shot my own fucking inventory.
Charged. Let me take care of that. Damn, it's not working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. We need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works. Patricia Tanis.
Sure.
Got a dig site on the other side of the valley.
Can I...
Take the map to her. I'll
Great.
catch up when I can. Have to track down a few loose ends for our ship.
I guess.
Oh, you took out Mouthpiece? That is a serious piece of freaking business right there. Good on you, Bald Hunter.
It's a serious piece of business.
It really is.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, hey, that came out wrong. Support local business. Sell to Marcus.
Trash, 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 trash.
Heck, buy some now. Go on now, kid. Another day, another once in a
So again, nothing.
Marcus munitions. Dines for suckers and psychos. Try Dr. Zed's insta health.
Nothing. Okay. See about guns. And then we'll go to the dig site and we'll see Tanis, who has had, you know, something of a reputation via dank judgment.
Hello, travelers.
Not talking about Tanis. Oh boy.
Could you run?
Go in on him.
Hot take.
Yeah, fucking positively smoldering.
These guns are level 4.
Yeah. Yeah, the shop hasn't updated with our level, which is very good. That's what you want. Alright. I hate this driving. Let's go. Okay.
Hey, superfan! You sure you picked the right team? I mean, I get it, we all grew up wanting to be vault hunters. But I'm not a follower like you. I'm a god. And my followers will do anything I ask. Oh, here, quick demo. Hey, you! Cut off your favorite leg.
Oh, Tyrene!
Your favorite leg.
Oh, he cut off both. Now he's trying to stand on his stumps. 1 sec.
Is this not the way?
They just taste better when they're afraid. What was my point?
Oh, it's in there. Okay.
My followers will die for me. And when it's your turn, I'll let you know. Now run along, superfan. Fix that map for me. Those vaults are mine.
Note that the subtitles only displayed like one sentence of what she was saying.
Very good. That's how you know it's working.
Yeah.
I honestly blanked the entire conversation she was having. I just couldn't care less. It doesn't matter. These things start talking and I just stop listening. Something about how they're gonna take the key, because of course they are. That's how narratives work. We're gonna get the key and then they'll take it because now things have become complicated. Oh no, a minor setback. How will our heroes get out of this one?
Hello, person trampling my valuable and irreplaceable dig site. May I help you?
There she is.
I presume.
I am. You must be Lilith's new vault hunter, and you found the map. I suppose congratulations are in order. That was it. Well, let me take a look.
We can pet the dog. Kind of. It doesn't have an animation.
Which is
While
weird to
I
me.
examine this unimaginably complex and priceless alien artifact, you may wait outside and steal anything not nailed down.
Okay. I see we've already opened it all. Oh, hang on.
I need to
There
use
we
you
go.
as a sounding board for my hypotheses.
Whoops, missed one.
Please
Yep.
do not confuse it for conversation. As I suspected, Tyrene Calypso is a siren. She seems to feed on the life force of others, and clearly her cult is her food source for now. The vaults hold unimaginable power, you know. I shudder to think of what...
When does the game resume?
Like I said.
Do you hear screaming, or am I having another one of my episodes?
Aha. I'll introduce them to my fists.
Well, mostly bullets.
Hey, Superfan, you fix the map yet? Just hand it over and you can join your family. But wait, what's that? You don't want to? Okay, give me a chance. Real bummer.
So long, Crimson Traitors.
Troy's Crimson Traitors. Anyway, my brother's gonna broadcast your death on the Echo Net.
So don't, say anything stupidly heroic. I'll just dub over it.
Lilith, if you're listening, bandits are attacking my dig site, and it's not the sort of breakthrough I was hoping for.
Okay.
I'm on my way. Vault Hunter,
Please leave.
don't let them
Yeah.
anywhere near Tannis
Get out of my
or
face.
that map.
COV incoming.
Truly, all is permitted.
We can't let them get the map.
Help us out! We're getting sprayed! The hill's too!
Arise, my soul!
We done?
Vault Hunter.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Nope.
Alright.
I shan't cry!
How about now?
All right, killer. Let's take the rest out together.
Oh.
Defend the map!
Also, I guess Lilith is here now.
Is she?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, see, there she is. Right, it's handled. What do we need her here for? Yeah, she can stand over there, it's fine. Okay.
Tannis, are you okay?
We done?
We're all still here in my personal space,
Looks
so
like
let's
it.
get on with it. Tell me you got the map working. I did what I could, Lilith, given my vast intellect but limited resources. Shall we give it a go? And I believe this should do it. Some data has been corrupted. It seems the map has sustained significant damage. Hypothesis: Tyrene Calypso attempted to charge the map, but her powers only drained it further. Unfortunately, I can only make out a single planet. Promethea? Of course! Typhon de Leon found the very first vault there, you know.
Great.
Promethea. Good work, Tannis.
Our destination is Promethea, then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks like it. We have to get to that vault before the Calypsos. Ellie's been working on a ship for us.
Why?
Take Tannis and the map there now. Meet you at the landing pad.
Every time we open one of those, it's just like a fucking monster inside. Why bother?
Pour this, Lilith.
Just
trying to keep my Iridian experts
treasure.
safe.
Yeah, but we open it and there's a monster inside.
Ready?
But you kill it.
Ow.
Okay, goodbye. My back was turned to that one.
Yeah, I walked right into it, just face first into it. And boy, that was very bright.
Usually when I step in crap, it comes off with a good wipe, but you're kind of a clinger. Let me set things straight for you. That map and every vault on it is my birthright. You don't understand a thing about the vaults or what they're even for. I do. We're the children of the vault. It's a family thing.
Okay. I mean, she knows that I've got space magic tattoos too, right?
Are the vaults supposed to be like a birthright thing for the sirens?
I don't know if that's the case or if it's just got something to do with, like, specifically her family. I think the dry dock might be through those doors. But, you know, she's yammering on about how it's hers and hers alone, but there are 6 sirens. So, and I mean, they all seem to have some sort of tenuous-ass connection to the vault itself. Yeah, there we go, there's the ship. Engines outside the main body, huh? They're gonna rip right off. Ow, fuck!
Thanks for the lift, Will. It's finally happening, ain't it? After all these years.
Hell yeah. How's the ship looking?
Almost ready. All I need is some fuel and a new astronav chip.
Vault Hunter, can you help Ellie get the ship prepped?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll start rounding up the raiders and bring them on board.
Of course I can.
All right. Later, Lil.
Be ready for anything, Ellie. The Calypsos aren't gonna let us leave without a fight.
Sure. Oh. Right.
I got something special for you, VH. That vehicle over there is my biofuel rig. Now, if that rig gets a Pandora flat and busts out into whole hellfire,
I mean, it's not gonna let me keep it.
with another sweet thing.
All right.
Like I said, you just need to run over some bandits and skags and whatnot.
Because, yeah, if I hop out of it here, it's not going to scan it and unlock this truck. So. Thanks, I just have to run over things.
See? Turns them right into biofuel. I'm trying to expand the Catch a Ride franchise and corner the sustainable fuel business. I know it's messy, but the only resource Pandora's got in abundance anymore are bandits and skags. Use what the land gives you, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. There's nothing there, though. Okay, there we are, and we're moving.
Hunter, we'll have that spaceship fueled in no time.
Come down.
Them COV keep coming at the Queen and getting right smack down for their trouble.
Never mind.
I'm the Queen, by the way. I ain't never needed no one protecting me, that's for sure. I can hold my own, even on a planet savage as this one. But joining up with the Raiders was the best call I ever made.
I don't know why she's telling me this right now.
I got family in short supply these days.
Oh, I see.
For all, just a little more biofuel.
That's all.
I see, I see.
I've almost got the whole crew on board. As soon as you get that astronav chip, we're taking off.
Okay. So where is that supposed to be? Over at that spot. Alright. Around we go. To get the astronav chip. That's fine. Flip it over, who cares?
untapped resource in the galaxy. There are billions of them across the Borderlands. Human wreckage left over from the corporate wars. They're broken, but we make them feel special. So they fight for us and die for us. Because they finally have a place where they belong.
So I guess it is in there. Okay.
My family. The universe is theirs. As long as they obey.
Uh-huh. Great. We done? It seems like we're... no. There's just others over here. Great. In the door we go. In order to get a chip in a really innovative and not at all tiring quest that involves going to a place and picking up a thing and bringing it back.
Fetch quest?
No. There's never been... Listen, there's never been a quest like this before. It's innovative.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think they're claiming that this one's innovative.
The IGN review did.
True.
So, are you saying that IGN is a liar?
Yes.
That's fucked up. I can't believe you'd say that. You can't say people are liars when they lie directly to you. That's rude. Think about their feelings. Fucking millennials don't have any decency anymore. That's not true. We both fall firmly in the range. Okay.
Another shall be revealed.
Astronaut ship should be nearby. We ain't gonna get all the way to Promethea without one.
Well, shouldn't be too much of a problem to just walk over here and just, like, take it. There we go. We did it.
Acquire the astronaut chip.
It's time! Woo! I can't wait to leave Pandora. I've been here so long it's in my bones, and that's a verified medical condition
By
anywhere
now,
else you
you
go.
probably noticed that Pandora isn't the friendliest of planets. I'm guessing it's not any safer in your day than it was in mine. So if you see something coming, shoot first. We just call that...
Oh, I see you already left.
Yeah, I already left. And I'm being attacked by, I think... I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to be. They're not birds.
Flying lizards.
Yeah, they might be lizards. There we are. Okay.
What's up?
Well, I'm trying to get this to reverse, but it did put me in the gunner seat. I guess I entered on the wrong side, and that's what the problem was. But now it's working.
They should have put the dog in the gunner seat for his character.
Oh, agreed.
Scrub those decks! Batten down the interns! We're leaving this parched armpit behind! The star's our destination! Screw you, Pandora! You can't hurt us anymore!
I mean, it hasn't hurt me. It's mildly inconvenienced me.
I'm headed to the ship. See you soon, killer.
Now come on back and I'll get to refueling. Just park the rig right there, VH.
Sure. There you go. Oh, no, that's not quite right? Sure.
One sec, I'll get to fuel.
Oh, no, it was right. It just didn't...
I can't believe we're going to
Man, fuck you.
It'll be good to see some new sights and lay some new lows. Gonna teach them city boys some things they only see in nature documentaries.
Horrifying.
Fuel.
Ready to go, killer?
New parts unlocked. Did you actually unlock the truck for me? Is that what happened there?
Hell?
Cutscene time. I like that she's just standing there instead of trying to run.
Yeah.
Or teleporting away.
Just give me the map. No way.
Just teleport away.
Go. Let's do this.
Just teleport away. You can teleport.
Got it!
I can't shoot lasers.
This is gold!
Yeah, see that teleport thing you just did?
You're a siren?
Just kill him.
Yeah. Well, runs in the family.
Okay.
I'm the siren. He's just a parasite. Literally, when we were born, our father had to cut him off me. Now I'm the only thing keeping him alive. What are you doing? I can leech the power from any living thing. Even you, Firehawk.
Uh-huh.
Legendary Vault Hunter. Slayer of the Destroyer. Firehawk. So
Oh no, she's lost her powers.
well, I've taken your powers. Might as well finish you off.
You could have.
Tyreen!
Fine.
Man, you should have seen your face! You were like, oh, my powers! Ty, come on! We're live in 3, 2.
What is up, brothers and sisters? God Queen Tyreen coming to you live. We got something real special for you today. Your number one.
This is just dragging on, isn't it?
It's the great heretic herself, the Firehawk. Well, look who got plucked. Smile. Let's give this Firehawk thing a try. Where my reading dear followers at? Ha! Loving it! But that's not all. Our path to the Great Vault has been revealed. Next stop, Promethea! Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
What's with the head bob? Also, why is their video quality so bad?
Well, all legends have to die. You had a good run. I guess?
No idea.
That's just something people say. I don't really believe it.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to see if Katagawa's good on his word. Leave the scraps to the dogs.
Bye-bye now. Thanks for the map. And your powers. I'll make sure to finish what you started. Later, Firehawk. Or whatever you are now.
Okay. They're holding their hands out as if they've got guns in them.
Busted! Bring the lift to the catwalk. I'll try to get the door open.
Alright, which lift?
Vault Hunter.
Oh, you can still do that, can you? I'm gonna guess this is the lift.
Let's talk about the twin god!
Well, it makes sense.
Oh, the great vault! It's beautiful!
Alright. Touch.
COV some bitches wouldn't let us leave Pandora without a fight. Well, they're gonna get it.
Alright.
Some bitch.
Some bitches.
Vault Hunter, help me.
Sure.
I protect the family! Punch it up!
There we go. And there's another one. Okay. Now it's just the one with the big health pool. Not anymore. They continue to just drop crap. Also, was there like a joke that was being told at any point in time, or? Okay.
I can't.
Look what those bastards did to Lil! Kill him, BH!
I don't know. That seemed to have happened to her because she was doing things the worst possible way. Faster, thank you.
I am not a damn style!
And we're good. Okay.
I'm not alone! We're up, BH!
Alright. You gotta revive your pet.
Man, the rack's really hitting the
It's not showing
turbine!
anything for me for some reason.
It worked.
Right.
Okay. Now we have to revive Lilith. Here, stand up.
Commander, we should go.
Thanks, Vault Hunter.
We did it. Medical attention.
All right.
Hey.
Let's get to the ship.
Vault Hunter, over here!
What?
You hold on to that astronauts chip for now, hun. Ugh, this is bad, but now ain't the time to talk it through, amigo.
I guess.
We gotta get the hell out of here, and that ship is the safest place I know.
Sure.
BH, get on the ship. We gotta get out of here before more of them COV some bitches attack.
I'm here. I'm on the ship.
Go up.
From where? Because you would think that that's the entrance, right? Do you just want me to go up here? Is that not the entrance? That's not the entrance. Okay. We even did this part before and it did not stick in memory. And fade to black. Here we go to the hub.
Finally.
Yeah, it's an extended, boring tutorial, isn't it? How's that generate lift? Okay.
They'll never tell you.
Like, I didn't see any thrusters firing below it. So it just...
It just go fast,
yeah,
and then it flies.
Yeah, it goes so fast that gravity fart and shit pant. That's how fast it goes. Skim Beeble told me that.
Get people.
Lil, what the hell happened to you?
Her tattoos are gone. Lilith is no longer a siren.
She wasn't a very good one to begin with.
Stole Lil's powers? Well, let's hunt down that God Queen bitch and get him right back!
Are you crazy? I say we stay here and build a fort.
to Claptrap's point, can we really take on the Calypsos in our current state? Tyrene's after the power of the vault, and there's no one else who can stop her. We have to get there first. I may not be a siren, but I'm still a Crimson Raider. We all are.
All right.
I'm with you, Lil. Through thick and thin. You know which one's which, Stringbane.
That's what I've been saying!
Certain death it is, and I obviously won't pass up a chance to study a new vault. All right, let's get to it.
We ride! Onward to Promethea!
Does this technically pass the Bechdel test, given the Claptrap
Hey,
is
Lil. Bad luck to take
agender?
the ship out of orbit without a name.
She's already
I
got
have
a
no
name.
idea.
Sanctuary.
Remind me what the Bechdel test is.
Two women having a conversation that does not, two or more women, I should say, having a conversation that does not reference or revolve around a man. So I guess it technically passes the Bechdel test, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And it doesn't mean that it's good. It's just, hey, credit where it's due, I guess.
Irene is more dangerous than ever. She's got an army, the map, and my siren powers.
Okay.
Gonna need all the help we can get.
What happened to that low ready thing that my character was doing? Now I just flag there it is. It fucking took a bit.
And the home of the Atlas.
Now it's back.
It's the most technologically advanced planet in this arm of
There we go.
Atlas, huh? We'll have to convince them to help us find the vault before the Calypsos do. Killer, plug in that astronav chip so we can set a course for Promethea.
Okay.
All right, let's get
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Brace yourselves. This baby's sporting an implosion drive. That means you gotta be real careful with it. A single miscalculation could end this adventure real quick.
It doesn't make sense. You're just picking words. They're theoretical faster than light things that you could just fucking crib from. Anyway, the ship's ruined.
How novel.
I mean, you're walking in air.
We got a whole breach. Pressure's falling. That's weird. I'm not showing that whole breach anymore.
That's because the only thing standing between this ship and space is my ass.
We're back to the asses.
Your ass.
Butts.
One sec, y'all. I'll reboot the grav generator.
Sure.
My kind of flying. Glad that's over. Damn it, the drive's busted. Nav and propulsion, too.
That was quick.
Systems online, we're dead in the sky.
I don't think this
Ellie,
planet's
how
gonna
long's that
last very
take?
long.
Keep your skinny pants on, Lil. I'm working on it.
Do what you can, fast. Vault Hunter, go check on the rest of the crew. See if anyone needs help. Claptrap, keep your ass in that hole.
You can count on me.
Ass. 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 You can't say fuck. You can't say that. Open.
Is there anyone there?
Yeah.
Hello? Follow the clinical sound of my voice.
You're in the corpse, I know.
Where are you, Tannis?
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Just staying warm. The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach. You'll need to reboot it.
Alright.
Well, I suppose this is technically a microclimate. Just a moment. Almost there.
I don't know why you did that. The door was open. She's zany, I guess.
Yeah.
Surprisingly comfortable, you know? Like a fleshy sleeping bag. Although I do feel a bit viscous.
Well, that is the
Thank you for bringing my lab
property of the fluid sticking to you.
You should go see if anyone else requires assistance. I will contact you if any other devices require punching.
I stabbed it. I didn't punch it, I stabbed it. I have a bayonet. Can I shortcut here? No, it will not let me. The edge grab doesn't work when they don't want it to.
This thing on?
This is in-game advertising for DLC. Absolutely you don't.
Want to miss it!
Anyone out there? Let
Yeah.
us out! We're trapped! That maniac locked us in here!
My bladder is gonna explode.
sewers should be working fine. Someone lock those poor bastards in before takeoff. Get them out of there, BH.
Okay.
We're safe! That robot is insane! Shut up! He said he'd punish us if we told anyone.
Claptrap, did you
This is my room.
our crew?
You mean the intergalactic intern/slave?
It doesn't suit me. This is really more for the witch.
Sure, their unwavering
I
loyalty.
live here.
It's Management 101.
It's got plants. It's got candles. It's purple.
No slaves.
No slaves for a week. Got it.
Multiple beds.
Recruit. Since I
This is
can't
more
use
my
my
speed.
prison cells anymore, I guess you can use one as your personal bunk. Enjoy, recruit. Maybe I'll come by and
Almost
admire
like we're
/
swapped
judge
or
your room
something.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, we are absolutely swapped. Super bare bones. We didn't bother to decorate. There's a workbench. That's it. Fuck it. We're done. Okay, so now we have to talk to Marcus. You can open this if you have a golden key. I don't have a golden key.
My wares! My beautiful implements of destruction! Vault Hunter, quick do something!
What do you want me to do about it? Oh, shoot the fire suppressors. Okay.
Thanks! But my firing range is still on fire!
Uh-huh. I'm doing it. Innovative and not stale questing.
I appreciate the help, Vault Hunter. But
Oh, there's
don't
Jack.
expect a fire sale.
Rip.
Nice going, Ball Hunter. I found a problem. Blown entropy accelerator. I got a spare one in the cargo bay. Come help me out, will you?
Why would entropy be necessary for an implosion? An implosion is a difference in pressure. No. More backpack. Thank you.
Where'd you find the fucking...
Now that you can carry more, you can buy more to carry.
I'm standing at it.
Funny how that works out.
Come and get your backpack space. You know, just in case we don't go. No, fuck this, actually.
Yay.
You got that.
I figured it out.
I always believed in you.
Yeah.
This slot has got to be filled by this. Let's see now. Alright, fine, whatever. Now we talk to Ellie, who is down. The layout of this ship is fucking whack. There we go. Hey, how you doing?
Blown entropy accelerator ain't no thing. Got loads of spare parts in the cargo bay. And some special gear I was saving for you.
Oh, thanks. Anyway,
Oh, hell.
complicating
We gotta
factors.
cut our losses and vent the cargo bay.
Well, there it goes.
Bye.
We could probably still recover that.
The grapple grabber, the jetpack, and all
Space
the left-handed
swimming.
guns. Guess it wasn't meant to be. But if Earl didn't get sucked out into the icy mall space, he should have a spare entropy accelerator. Earl, wake the hell up! Our ship's dead in the water and we need your help!
What you want?
That's more of Earl than we've ever seen.
I'm busy. Now scram!
Just hand over the entropy accelerator, Earl.
I don't see your name on the door, whatever your name is.
Hand over that part or I'm gonna twist you into a pretzel and fondue your ass.
Fair enough. I'd give it to you if you had something worth my while, but you don't. So get lost, freeloader.
Earl,
It didn't work.
to the day, amigo. Don't test me.
You ain't got squat.
No.
Actually, now I had assumed this was a stripper clip. This is just some kind of fucking ramrod. Does this mean it's a tube magazine?
Willing to trade. Go talk to my mama at the bar.
I guess it's a tube magazine. That's fucking weird. Alright. Now we have to talk to Moxie, who will be like... sex reference. Am I a character yet? And I'll be like, no, not yet.
Never.
And sometimes I let it slip that this accent I'm putting on is fake. Okay, great. Cool. Stellar. Lady? Why are you painted like a clown? Like it's actual clown makeup this time.
Because that's what the kids are into these days.
Always safer with the Vault Hunter nearby.
Not joking.
All right.
My name's Moxie. What's yours, sugar?
None of your business. Can I go?
And you're a knockout.
Really?
Guilty as charged.
Quit thirsting up our new Vault Hunter, Ma. We're in the crap. We need some iridium to fix the ship.
Are you wearing a washboard?
Have you tried my slots? Maybe you'll get lucky.
It looks like it.
Ugh, I need a shower.
The only thing I want to know about Moxie is where she got her fucking gun belt.
I'm freaking sick of this.
Okay, I'm here. Like, it's a good gun belt. The cross straw is weird, and she's never gonna get there in time, but...
Get out there and murder some COV!
Could you shut the fuck up?
Well, would you look at that?
Good lord.
You've got the magic touch.
Uh-huh.
Come back anytime, sugar. I've got a few other games we could play.
Not interested.
All right, VH, go give that turd.
Also, confirmed, Moxie is the protagonist of that one Jurassic Park Trespasser game, because that's how you measure your health. You have a heart tattoo on one of your tits.
Oh, okay. Cool. Said nobody.
I think they wanted it to be immersive, like, see, you're controlling the arm and there's not really a HUD, but how do we show them how much life you have? Fucking heart tattoo on the tit, clearly.
Just buy something already.
Okay.
Hate it.
That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That definitely sucks. No. Yes. Ah, fucking piss. Alright. I don't have enough stuff. I can get a mustache. I can get a horse head. Hunting season. Oh, it's flannel, I see. Well, a flannel around the waist is hearkening me back to my youth, but it's not what we'll be doing. Hear me roar. What does that mean? Is it just red? Is it... Okay, whatever.
Ooh, this one is very good.
This one's 25. There, bye. I did.
So hard.
Yes.
Terrible doing business with you, Earl.
Come back, never.
I don't have enough for it. Okay.
Well, that was a minute and a half. Now go install that new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
Okay. Yeah, there's a helmet there that I'm down for, but I would also like a skin that's some kind of body armor. You know, being practical as I am. They won't let me have a coat. I'd like to whip the one right off one of the villain there and actually wear it. Strip the epaulettes, but it's a solid coat otherwise. Honestly, we should just be allowed to trade.
Yeah. Racism that they don't let us.
Really is. Good, you popped it in, excellent.
Oh yeah, she's purring like a skag with a belly.
That's a fuse. That's not a... Okay. It's a vacuum tube fuse. Yeah, let's get out of here. We'll punch it and then we'll hop off of this and we'll read our other reviews. we'll have a discussion as to whether or not we found anything worth continuing here.
Hey, Lil, you're back on the grid. Thought you might have just,
Oh. Can we just hang up?
While you were gone, Troy whipped up a propaganda vid for our followers.
option?
Yeah,
No.
check it out. You're a star.
Can we just hang up, please? There's an actual hold it to your ear telephone right here. Just pick it up and then put it back down. Is this what people at Gearbox think YouTube videos are?
I think they're trying to make fun of it. Like,
Yeah, but that would... If you're going to lampoon something, it's got to be pretty accurate, right? You gotta...
Production value is through the roof!
Is it?
Ignore them. Got work to do. Vault Hunter, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Real this time. Take
Why
us to
did,
Promethea.
why did we talk to them at all?
I don't know.
To Promethea.
Goodbye, planet that's gonna blow up in a
we
little
go.
bit. It's got that giant fucking hole on the side of it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see!
Wait.
My ass. It's full of stars.
Well, we arrived in one piece. First. What the hell?
Yeah, does the ship have any guns? So no.
I thought this was an Atlas planet. Something ain't right, Lil.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their eye on Promethea. Vault Hunter, over here.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Listen, about what happened on Pandora.
What about it?
Can't let anything slow us down.
Okay.
You're gonna have to pick up the slack for me.
Yeah.
Count on you.
The slack, huh?
Oh, I got this, Commander.
Good.
As if you were a major
Let's
contributor.
make contact with Atlas. If anyone knows where the vault is, it's them.
So yeah, when you're doing a parody of something, it helps to actually
Not picking up any signals from Atlas.
poke and prod at the truth of the matter, because that's where the comedy comes from. To go, ooh, they got you. But that was nothing. Just nothing at all.
Yeah.
I agree.
They need help down there.
The Hunters.
Atlas on our side would be a good start to finding the vault here. We can back them up,
Non-interactable.
they'll help us. Or at least not kill us while we search.
I guess.
Stress call was coming from the city outskirts. We need to get you down to the surface, but we don't have access to the Promethean fast travel node.
Way ahead of you, Lil. Vault Hunter, come down to the cargo bay and let's chat.
There's no way that fucking topside, this one here, is zeroed. There's no fucking, like, this is an unacceptable setup for optics. We'll chat with Ellie next time, or maybe never. For now, we're gonna go where we go, and we'll talk a little bit more about, just some reviews. See what it is that people are thinking, how they're feeling after a session of Borderlands. A rousing kind of fucking rollicking, humorous jaunt through innovative quests. Ah, God. So, I think it's safe to say that we aren't thrilled, and neither was James Davenport from PC Gamer. James writes, Borderlands 3 is the family circus by way of Spencer's Gifts, a game with long, earnest quests about how darn good coffee is, punctuated by gore and gun violence. Borderlands 3 walks by dog poop, points at it, and laughs, and then sets it on fire. Borderlands 3 stays up until 11 p.m. drinking soda and googling crass flash animations, taking detailed notes. It's stuck in the late 2000s, when surface-level vulgarity was enough to qualify as edgy. Borderlands 3 is seriously obsessed with turds, and when the series was first conceived, it's stuck in a time when memes lasted months rather than days, when referential humor was still a novelty and not exhausting, when you could point at something the slightest bit abnormal or gross and call it a joke. Simpler times, but not better times. Our distance from the era Borderlands 3 evokes... Oh no, I'm not going to... sign up for our newsletter, it says. I'm not going to do that. Our distance from the era Borderlands 3 evokes makes it feel like a retro shooter rather than alive and present in modern humor and pop culture. It's simultaneously repulsive and compulsive, an FPS RPG that excels when its weapon generation system spits out guns that feel great to shoot, adorned with broken attributes capable of turning hordes of goons, bugs, and soldiers into clouds of red mist, elemental particles, explosions, and big damage numbers. Then it tells one of its many long, bad jokes, and the cloud dissipates. I have horrific whiplash. Me too, James, me too. With Borderlands 3, a few things have changed, but to little effect. It's still a Diablo-like masquerading as a shooter, now with new traversal moves, gorgeous gun models, and improved weapon feedback. But Gearbox has done little to build on the Borderlands formula, while chucking the pitch-perfect writing of Tales from the Borderlands in the bin. Correct. Tales from the Borderlands was probably the best Borderlands story. But that is again written by a group of people who only did stories. It's the best and the worst of the series at once. Tales from the Borderlands proved that the Borderlands universe could balance between goofy slapstick comedy with character work gracefully swaying between fourth wall breaking gags about video game cliches and heartfelt drama. It irreversibly changed what James here is expected from the series. But Borderlands 3 opts for a best-of approach, something like a sitcom clip show. The new space travel setup takes the players on a tour of the galaxy in search of yet more vaults, each stop an excuse to roll out an old character only for them to disappear or fade into the background as soon as they say hello. Shoot some folks. And crack a few one-liners and side quests that do little to reveal anything about them or test them in any way. Most don't change or press on the main narrative in vital ways, functioning as conduits for strained laughs or the rare serious moment, but rarely both. Some even disappear for good with little ceremony or reflection. It's as if I meant to come to Borderlands 3 with a pre-existing deep affection for them all, and just seeing them should be enough to win my heart. The new big bads, the Calypso twins, are murderous live streamers whose motives and histories only become clear in the final act. Until then, they're just two cartoon villains who take up beef with the Vault Hunter, gunning to open the same vaults and collect the power within. There's not much more to them besides long, obnoxious monologues about how much I suck. Even as a parody of live streamers, they offer no cultural commentary. They're just shitty, power-hungry people who will do anything to rule the universe. Glimmers of heart are buried deep. They dug the cute relationship between Sir Hammerlock, a charming interplanetary big game hunter and person who I forgot about, and his new boyfriend on Eden 6, and the fiery spirit of a young new adventurer studying under Maya, but there are a few genuine jokes, dramatic beats, or interesting character moments in Borderlands 3 to be found. A few quests. We collect some brown rock specimens, poop, for a guy obsessed with brown rock specimens, poop. Claptrap needs help building a friend who is clearly a feminine robot for his creepy private purposes. I plant dynamite in a massive poop dam to save a farm. I help a guy open a burger joint while he yells about burgers a lot. I help a guy escape from a porta potty for a poop-spewing rocket launcher. It's unbearable. There's a quest giver who does their best Tommy Wiseau impression and talks about making movies, which is the whole 20-minute long punchline. The joke is simply knowing who he is. Another makes fun of exploitative microtransactions and buggy early access games with a boring quest that force me to either spend in-game cash for an easy skip or perform tedious tasks. It goes on for so long that I gladly would have paid real money to skip it. Like many Borderlands bits, it's a joke that could have been a 2-minute gag, extended to 10 times that.
Okay.
James Davenport here. I would agree with. Wholeheartedly. He speaks a little bit on the end game, a little bit on the characters, and how it's better with friends, but who gives a shit. Mechanically speaking, this is nothing new. We've seen the game in action. A sitcom best of is about how I would describe this lukewarm fucking torrent of nothing. It's very careful to remain inoffensive in any glaring way, but it doesn't have anything else going on. They keep saying ass. I hate Borderlands 3, I think. And I think I also hate anyone who enjoys this. I hate this market. I hate the people that made it. How about you? What do you got? Do you have any kind of a ray of sunshine to shine on us from the people, from the real fans? Maybe we can borrow some of their enthusiasm.
Well, mine is pretty straightforward. It's from a user named GPC, who has 165 hours in total on record.
Oh my god.
And it says, if you don't give a shit about the story and just want to shoot stuff, this game is 10 out of 10. If you care about the story, this game is a 4 out of 10. If Ava was killable, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
So again, a lot of hatred for this character Ava, who again is a new person, and like I said, probably a female character under age 30. I don't feel any which way about Ava. I think we had voice clips of her in our original playthrough.
We have met her.
Okay, so yeah, I don't like, relax, nerds.
Yeah.
Not every time that a teenaged girl protagonist shows up is it an encroachment on your territory. And frankly, if this is where you're staking your claim, you are so aggressively sad that you deserve to lose whatever it is that you've got. Imagine being so fragile that a digital woman makes you feel threatened. I don't think that even if I only care about shooting stuff, this is a 10 out of 10. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal exists. So if I only wanted to shoot things, why would I not shoot things in a much better game about shooting things?
Also, real quick, I want to send you a link of what this horrible Mary Sue looks like.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put this up here. We can do that real quickly. A moment. We'll label it. We'll put it here. And we will slap that right on up. Come to me. There we are. We'll resize her and get her right in the center of the fucking image here. Yeah. Oh no, she's coming for your video games. The social warriors who haven't taken their advanced job quest yet have gone and put this indistinguishable from everyone else Borderlands character in a Borderlands game. You could tell me she is from literally any of the Borderlands games and I would go, okay.
Yeah.
This is it, huh? You're that fucked up about this. Cool. Boy. Yeah, no, I think I hate this, and I think we're just going to find something else to put in the slot. How about you?
I agree.
Okay, cool. So then this is in fact the end of Borderlands 3. We took the spaceship and we left because fuck it. That's the canonical ending. Right. Yeah, who cares about any of this anymore? We're spacebound, baby. We can just leave this system and never come back. While you ponder what it is that you would like to never come back to, I'll leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.